Thanks for coming, everybody. We're going to get started in just a moment. All right, great. Well, I want to thank everybody for coming. Real quick, just a quick introduction. My name is Brian Douglas. I'm the CEO of Protect Health here in Las Vegas. We are the broker partner for Agentra, Bright Idea Dental, and here in Nevada, and would like to see a lot of you start selling this product. I think you're going to find that this is a great product you're going to want to have at your ready, and it's a powerful dental and vision that we just have not had available to us in Nevada up until now. So first of all, let's start out with who is Bright Idea. Bright Idea Dental is part of the Agentra Group, Agentra Healthcare. They're a national healthcare service provider. They have additional products, some supplements and other health-related products. And once you are appointed with Bright Idea and Agentra, you'll have the ability to contract to sell some of their other products if you are interested. But for right now, we're just going to touch on the Bright Idea Dental and Vision and go from there. So Bright Idea is the first fully association-based dental plan in Nevada. Now that helps you as the broker and the agent a lot because it gives you the reduced or eliminated waiting periods on many of the plans and on the service types. We'll get into that. It gives you complete coverage options, things that are not covered by most dental plans here in Nevada are covered by the Bright Idea Dental Plan. It pays a higher commission rate than most other plans, and it has far fewer restrictions than most dental plans. Again, you'll see that as we go through each of the plan options. So the benefit for you as the agent and broker, this is obviously what counts. So as I said earlier, some of the highest commissions paid for dental and vision in Nevada. You all know, if you've been selling dental and vision in Nevada, that most of the plans pay a really low commission rate, and honestly, for what the client's getting, not really a good value. This changes that. It's an association-based coverage, so it allows for more services to be covered without a waiting period. And as I go through the type 1, 2, and 3 services, you'll see what I'm talking about there. You can sell all of the same plans. They're identical throughout 47 of the United States. The only states we can't currently sell are Minnesota, Maine, and Washington. Unfortunately, they haven't been approved there. Not to say it won't be, but 47 out of 50, not bad, especially when you're talking about the exact same dental plan across the board. It is the largest network of dentists from Carrington, Dentamax, and Dentamax Plus. Every person has access to all three networks and the dentists in them. As far as we can tell, that is one of the largest, if not the largest, combination of networks of dentists available to any dental plan, for any dental plan in Nevada. All of the plans, regardless of level, have a zero deductible, and that helps eliminate confusion for you and your client. You know what it is. It's a copay and literally no deductible. Additionally, if you grow with Bright Idea and you become one of their higher level sellers, they will, in some cases, allow brokers and agencies to co-brand their products. So you can actually make Bright Idea Dental your own dental. If you are Joe's Insurance Agency, potentially you could make it Joe's Dental. So I'm not going to talk about that much here, but that is an option. If you are selling a large amount, that is a discussion we can get into. The benefit to your clients. First of all, it's guaranteed acceptance over the age of 18, and it is guaranteed acceptance or guaranteed rate for 1 year. Their price isn't going to go up. The price goes down, they'll benefit from that, but if the price goes up, their rate doesn't go up as long as they're in their full, they're within their first or within their 1 year. There are no age limit. The price is the same for all agents. So unlike other companies that offer different dental programs for different age bands, this one does not. It's the same plan that an 18-year-old would get that an 85-year-old would get. In addition to that, there's no limit to the age for children in a family. They could be 1 day old and get dental coverage. Not that they would need that, but there is no age limit there as well. There's no waiting periods whatsoever to use the full Type 1 and Type 2 services. And I know some other dental plans out there have the no waiting period for Type 1 and some Type 2, but you're going to see in a second that what they consider Type 1 and especially type 2, is far different than what the Bright Idea plan considers 1 and 2. There's also no waiting period to use the repriced and negotiated rate on type 3 services. We'll talk about this a little bit more detail, but basically, if they buy dental and it's effective the first of the following month, they can utilize the type 3 services at the negotiated or repriced rate that Bright Idea Dental gets. The plan does not pay the 50%, and I'll get into that more until 1 year has passed, but there are ways to get that waived. The waiting period's waived on everything. I'll talk about that as well. If they have previous dental, such as group or full dental coverage where they have already reached their 1 year on their current dental plan, all we have to do is send proof to Bright Idea and they will waive all of the waiting periods, including the waiting periods on type 3 services. So here's the service types for the dental plans. The first one is type 1. These are preventative dental services. These are covered 100% after a $25 copay. The routine exam, once every 6 months. X-rays and bite wings. Sometimes bite wings are covered as a type 2, but in this one they are type 1. Regular cleanings every 6 months. Fluoride treatments for children, and I suppose adults if they need them. And basic sealants. This is another one. Basic sealants are usually not covered until you hit type 2. And maintainer adjustments are usually not covered in type 1. Again, this is not a full list, but this is the top ones. All type 1 services, 0 deductible, $25 copay, no coinsurance. Type 2 service is the basic dental. These are covered, again, 80% after a $25 copay. Panoramic x-rays, non-complex prophylaxis. Prophylaxis is the deep cleanings. Now, there are 2 types of prophylaxis, but most plans don't cover any prophylaxis until type 3 or until a 1 year, sometimes 6 months, but usually a 1 year waiting period. It covers basic cavities and fillings, complex sealants for adults and kids, restorative amalgams, basic extractions, again, another one. Even basic extractions many times are not covered until you reach type 3. And root canal prep is covered under type 2. Again, not an all-inclusive list, but by far, the top services and top dental services that people use. Type 3 services. Those are major coverage, major dental services. They are covered 50% after a $25 copay. They include root canals, crowns, crown repair, prosthodontics, which is bridges, and removable dentures. Now, I have that highlighted because, as most of you know, many of the available individual dental plans out there don't cover dentures at all, even after a 1 year waiting period. That is the same thing for the next one, onlays, inlays, and implants. Many dental plans, as a matter of fact, most, do not cover even a dime of implants. They get a discount, but that's about it. Type 3 services also cover surgical and non-surgical periodontics. Some do not cover surgical. They're covered under medical. In many cases, if they have a good medical plan combined with the dental plan, they might have 100% coverage there. Type 3 is also complex extractions and surgical extractions where it has to be done by a specialist to have a tooth removed, and complex anesthesia. If it's more than just the simple Novocaine or the gas or whatever, that falls into type 3. Again, these services can be used right away, and they will waive the waiting period on this if they have previous creditable coverage for a year and or they have group dental. Now, one little caveat on that, they cannot use a scheduled dental program as their 1 year. I think that's probably pretty much a given, and everybody understands that, but they actually have to have real dental insurance. Discount programs and scheduled programs just are not acceptable for that. So we're going to have 3 levels of coverage we're talking about here. There is the $1,500, $3,000, and $5,000. These are very simple. $1,500 is $1,500 per covered person per year. $3,000 is $3,000. $5,000 is $5,000. So no confusion there. Very easily named. So the Bright Idea $1,500, again, $1,500 in coverage per covered individual per year. $25 copay per visit. And the monthly premium is $43 for an individual, $89 for the member and spouse. Member and children is $96, doesn't matter how many kids. And family is $134, does not matter what the family structure is. one thing I like about this is for example, we had a family who was the mother and the father, a grown-up son and his wife, and all of their kids and grandkids, and they were all under the one family program, and that counted as a family rate. There were 7 of them, and that is by their definition, a family structure. The $3,000, again, $3,000 in coverage per year per covered individual, $25 copay. Premiums are $55, $99, $110, $146 respectively. The $3,000 is by far the most popular dental plan that Bright Idea has. It's the one we sell the majority of, as well as my brokers and agents. The $5,000, again, $5,000 in coverage per year per individual, $25 copay, and the premiums are $65, $114, $125, and $180. Now, if you've been paying attention, down at the bottom it says $3.50 per month association fee. As I mentioned before, this is an association dental, so they have to be a member of the association. The $3.50, it's the same on all plans, and they pay that every month in addition to their dental. So whenever you're quoting something, you're going to want to add $350 to that. So if you're quoting an individual on the $5,000, make sure you quote it at $68.50 and explain why they're paying that $3.50. So that's what enables us to get these dental plans in the first place. Talk about that more in just a sec. Bright Idea Vision. It is a $10 copay for exam, $25 copay for glasses or contacts. Pretty simple. Frame or contact allowance is up to $150 per year. Medically required contacts are covered 100% after copay. Again, nice combination between medical and vision to cover, in many cases, cover everything 100%. Additional lens options are covered with a copay. This is just a few, but for example, polycarb lenses, $85, progressive, $90. Coating options are $25. Scratch coat is $15, and tint is covered 100%. So again, there's a lot of other copay options there, but those are the more popular ones. The monthly premium on dental is $14, $25, $22, and $29, respectively. Now, if they buy dental and then add vision, they do not pay the association fee twice. If they just buy vision, they're obviously going to pay the $350 in addition to the price of the dental, but if they're getting a dental and vision plan, the $350 only applies to the entire plan together, not both. Commissions. This is what everybody is obviously here to talk about and is excited to hear about. So, first of all, commissions are paid directly to you as the broker. They don't go through a middleman. They don't go through an agency. They are paid directly to you. The first month is paid immediately upon the first client's posting. So if you sign up a client in the middle of the month, but that's not active until the first of the next month, if you note to have their payment post the day you sign them up, you will get paid within a couple days of signing them up. If you tell the dental provider to post the payment at the time of their effective date, then you would get paid when it becomes effective. So when you get paid is directly based on when you tell Bright Idea to post their payment. Ongoing commissions are paid monthly during the first week of each month, and commission rate is the same for every year of coverage and never decreases. So this is a really good way to build an actual residual-based business. Dental and vision, every year you get the same commission rate. It never goes down, and you continue to get paid that as long as they have dental. The average person and family has their dental plan for 11.1 years. So if you build up a big enough book of business, this can truly last into your golden years and act as a great supplement to your retirement. So really, unlike life and health and many of the other insurance products that offer 2, 3, 4% in residuals, this one's the same every year forever. New agents are going to begin at 15% flat commission rate. Now don't worry, this goes up. 15% is still better than most though. If you compare this to the other dental plans that are out there, 15% is really on the high side. Once an agent book reaches 50 members, now when we say members, we mean people, not contracts. So if you have a family of 6, that's 6 members. But once you reach 50 members, your rate increases to 17%. And once you reach 100 members, it goes to 20%. Now, the commission rate is retroactive. So once you hit the 50 or 100 members, Going forward, everything in your book now gets paid every month going forward at the higher rate. But there's a small caveat to this. If you fall back below the 100 or below the 50, anybody that you sign up until you reach back to that 50 or 100, those people will be paid at the reduced commission rate. But once you get back to the 50 or 100 level of members, then that one, as well as all the others, which never went down, are all paid at the higher commission rate. So in other words, you're not going to ever be locked in at a lower commission rate as long as you maintain 50 or 100 or whichever one is your goal. Everything you sign and everything that you did sign going forward is paid at the higher commission rate forever. Again, unless it goes down. So, what do you need to sell? What do you need to sell Bright Idea? First, you need to request an appointment email. So, if you send an email to licensing@protectnv.com, it's PROTECT, N as in Nancy, V as in Victor.com. We will just write down that you'd like to get appointed with Bright Idea. We'll send you out an appointment link. It takes about 5 minutes to get appointed with Bright Idea. One caveat again, there's always something, right? Agents, to sell this product, no matter where you are, you must obtain an Arizona and Texas license. And if you're not in one of those two states, you have to have a non-resident for the other, or for both of them if you're not in either of those two states. So this is what enables you to sell Bright Idea to begin with, is having the license in those two states. But don't worry, because I'm going to show you how to get that back, that money that you pay for those licenses in just a moment. They're also very inexpensive licenses, especially Texas. I think it's like $25. But you do have to have both of those licenses to sell, not in those states, but in any state. Okay? So once you complete your online application, you can do that right now. You don't need to have your Arizona and Texas license in place. We can go ahead and get the process started, and then once you get those, you just send them in and everything is finished up. But you want to start the contracting process right away and then go get those licenses after. Now, the best part is there's a new bonus attached to this, and we did this to sort of help people offset the cost of the new licenses, even though they're not expensive, but also give you a little bit of extra cash. This is the first of other bonuses I know we'll end up doing, but again, great chance to get started and get the money back for the licenses. You can earn up to $600 in bonus in the first 90 days. So the first thing you need to do is just sell 10 new dental contracts in 90 days. Now, here we don't mean members, we do mean contracts. So 10 separate families or individuals you need to sell dental to. But once you do that, we'll give you a $100 bonus right off the bat. That should cover the majority, if not, I think, all of the fees for the two non-resident licenses. And then going forward, you'll get an extra $10 for every new dental contract you sell after the first 10. So that's a maximum of 50 new contracts for an additional $500. A total of $600 over the first 90 days. Again, we're going to do more bonuses on this product. We think it's great now that it's here full blast in Nevada, and we want to, get all the brokers and agents out there selling this product. It's one of the best we've got. So again, that's it. It's a very simple product. It's dental and vision. Not much more I can say. To get the appointment link, like I said, or if you have any questions, write us at licensing@protectnv.com. I'll leave this on so everybody can get a picture of it or write it down. We'll get back to you ASAP. But if you're interested, you want more info, or if you are ready to start getting contracted, just shoot us off an email. We will get the info out to you right away. So everybody, thanks for coming, and I appreciate your time. I hope to see a lot of you in there, and happy selling. Have a great day.